channel Classfly Community. So today we will be doing the back EMF. We have already completed our working in the principle of the DC motor. So before moving on, let's have a recap in a brief way. So what is motor? What is DC motor do? It converts electrical current, that is it converts direct current into the mechanical energy or work. Okay, once motor starts rotating, the conductor or when armature cuts the magnet. So we will be coming in this. Before that, we know that the principle is what? Yes, that the current conductor will be having a current and it will be placed between two magnetic poles and two magnets, and in the magnetic field which will experience a force. So whenever that motor starts rotating, that means the conductor starts rotating, the conductor or the armature cuts the magnetic flux generated by the magnetic field. So that only said that magnetic flux produced by field winding. So by Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, there will be an EMF induced. We have done in the DC generator, right? How it gets the EMF equation. So for the DC motor, the EMF equation is same. If you haven't watched the DC generator EMF equation, then you can go and see first and then come back to this lecture. So still I have here says that here the back EMF is represented by EB. So it is similar, the equation is similar, that is 5PNZ by 60A. So this is the EMF of motor also. So that means this EMF equation was also for the DC generator as well as for the DC motor. Okay. So now see, this phi is a magnetic flux produced by the field windings, and P is a number of poles, N is the speed of the armature, where Z is the total number of conductance in the armature, and A is the number of parallel paths in which armature coils are distributed. All these have been discussed in the EMF equation of the DC generator, so please watch that. So now see, the main part is that how we will determine the direction of the back EMF. To determine the direction of the back EMF induced in the conductor is given by Fleming's right hand rule. We have done a Fleming's left hand rule for the direction of the current. Now we will be using a Fleming right hand rule for the direction of the back EMF. So what does it say? That the thumb will show the direction of the motion. So this will show the direction of what? Motion. So this will be a direction of motion, and an index finger will show the direction of the field. Okay, so this will be a field, and the middle finger will show the EMF induced. This will show what? The EMF induced. Okay, so this will show the EMF, this will show you the field direction, and this will show you the the direction of the motion. Okay, let's move on. So now see, whenever that is for the direction of the back EMF, see, it will basically be opposed the supply voltage. That means as like a current is moving in this direction, it will move in the opposite part. That means the supply voltage it will oppose. Okay, this is according to the Lenz's law. So see, I have written that direction will be opposite to the supply voltage as per Lenz's law. So the direction of the EMF will be opposite to the supply voltage. So this is the EMF, that is the back EMF. As it is opposite the supply force, that's why its name is back EMF. Okay, so this is a supply voltage, this is the IA, that is the current in the armature, this is the resistance. Now when I make this equivalent circuit, so this is plus, this is minus, this is the Vs, so this will oppose, right? So for our equation it will be Vs equal to IA into RA. So this will be an armature drop, armature resistance drop, you can also say armature resistance drop, and EB, you know that it will be a back EMF, and there will be a brush resistance drop which will be done by the brushes. Okay, so this is our equation, that is Vs equal to IARA plus EB plus V brushes. Okay, so this is basically our back EMF's relation with the supply voltage. Now we will move on to our torque equation. So see, for torque equation we first must know what is torque. So torque is the turning or twisting force about an axis. So torque means the force experienced. So whenever the armature moves, it experiences a force. That means it is a turning effect at an axis, and torque is measured by the product of the force and the radius. Force and the radius. Okay, and also it's sine theta, that is the angle between this force and radius. Now see, when a current carrying conductor is placed in magnetic field, which is a principle, right, a force is exerted in that conductor, so this torque is produced due to the electromagnetic effect. That's why we say as electromagnetic torque. What does it say here? That when a current carrying conductor is placed in magnetic field, a force gets exerted, right, which we have already done in a previous lecture. So this torque is produced due to electromagnetic effect. That's why it is also known as electromagnetic torque. So we know that V is equal to EB plus IA. This Vs is a what? Yes, voltage supply. Here we have not included the voltage drop and the brushes. We have only taken a back EMF and a IARA, that is a armature resistance drop. Okay, now see, this is a first equation for a torque equation. Okay, so in this equation we will multiply on both sides IA. Okay, IA means armature current in the armature. So it will be VSIA equal to EBIA plus I square A RA. So this is a second equation. So I have also here told that what is a VSIA? Our VSIA is a electrical power input to the armature. This is a electrical power which is act as an input to the armature. Okay, and I square A RA is, it is a copper losses. It is a copper losses, and EBIA is the armature which develops an electrical equivalent of gross mechanical power. You have to remember this. It is the gross mechanical power. This is a electrical power. So now see, we know that PM is a mechanical power. So PM is also represented as omega torque, and we know that omega is equal to 2 pi n. So PM, in place of omega we will write 2 pi n torque. Okay, so now see, this is our mechanical power, right? So this will be equal to our this gross mechanical power, that is the armature which develops this. So we know that PM is what? Omega torque, and we know that omega is 2 pi n small n and torque. Okay, so this will be equal to EBIA, and we have to bring our torque equation. So we will keep this torque and we will move this to down of this EBIA. Now see, we know that EB, that is a back EMF equation, that its formula is phi P N Z by 60A. Phi is a magnetic flux, number of poles is a P, N is a number of turns, Z is a number of, yes, N is a number of, N is the speed of the armature, not number. Okay, Z is a number of conductors, and A is the number of parallel paths distributed in the armature. Okay, so see, we know that this N can be written as 60N, and we know that this is RPM, but this N is RPS. So if I change this equation to 5p 60n z by 60a 2 pi n is a, okay fine, don't write 2 pi n, 60n. So if I put this equation here, that is a EB, so a 60 get cut and an NN get cuts. So what we are left with, torque is equal to EA P phi Z by 2 pi A. So this is a torque equation. So I hope you understood. So you have to remember what? You have to remember this equation, that is Vs is equal to EB plus IARA, and what we have to do next? We have to multiply with IA and we have to know about and remember PM, that is a mechanical power, is omega T and omega is 2 pi n torque, and this will be equal to our EBIA. Okay, so this is basically a torque equation and back EMF equation, and I hope you all understood. Till then, be happy and have a great day.
Now is the quote time. Men talk of killing time while time quietly kills them. I hope all of you understood the lecture of today, and thank you for watching.
Wow, that's impressive! You have completed a magic today. For more videos, subscribe. Join our Facebook group and Instagram page for group discussion and live Magus videos for exam preparation in an hour. We start at Classfly community for students to learn from a friend in a simple way and support them in their own languages. If you are willing to be that one friend who saves us at the exam night preparation, then please join us by visiting classfly.in.